Historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Herbert. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Escaping the pressure right, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Flushed out right. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on. There is a flag down. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. They'll try to run with Hunt, and he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score. Packers 7, Lions 9.
After the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And it'll be a second and long. From the gun, Jackson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Complete to Kareem Hunt.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
The 2-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Kareem Hunt with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And he's got it up and through.
Packers 14, Lions nothing.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now, penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
Jackson now off the bootleg. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. A sack by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, he'll set up the screen to Fournette. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's third down.
On third down, Jackson, flush to his right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on a final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Lions nothing.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Taken down at the 19-yard.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Back at the 20.
Excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them, ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
And he completes it to Hunt. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. They opt to go for it, and they get it. First and goal after a pickup of 5. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He's got it. And the Packers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
A gain of 8.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way, work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
Second and goal from the 1. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to bring up an interesting third and goal. Now it's Hunt, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Kareem Hunt on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Packers 21, Lions nothing. Rick Zerline set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try to get things settled down a little bit.
At the 30-yard line.
Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
And it's third down.
Jackson from the shotgun, eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson sliding out of the pocket. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Man, Lamar Jackson, we all know it, but he is just so elusive with the football.
I don't care how many times you go through tackling drills at practice and how many different situations you put guys in practice. It's not the same as trying to get Lamar Jackson on the ground. He forced 42 missed tackles last year. That's twice as many as any other quarterback in the NFL. To your point, very difficult to get him down.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
A gain of 21.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Back at the 38-yard line.
They go play action with Jackson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this set. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Anthony Jennings brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. 4th down and on his tie long to punt. Back deep, Julian Edelman. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at about the 14. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give him 5 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
Their own 19-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. It's a big play that time for the Packers. 48 yards. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
They'll go screen here to Hunt. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. They snap it to Herbert, escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Miles Jack able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, and now he's going to use his legs. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
3rd down.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson going deep for Diggs. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he will be brought down. His time is now run out on this first half of action. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Set to kick off.
It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
For first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And he's going to try and do this himself. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Miles Jack able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Greg Zuerlein lining up.
Well, this has just been obviously a dreadful day for him throwing the football. Now 4 interceptions. This one leads to 6 points going the other direction. Tough.
Yeah, it is, and this feels old school to me because you never really took out your starting quarterback back in the good old days. No matter what was going on, he was your guy, and you rode him for better or for worse. In today's football, usually we got a backup who's warmed up and is coming to the game, so you can see an old school approach here that's not really benefiting them at this point.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Kill, turn up. Kill, turn up. Check that.
So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. He'll run it. And they'll bring him down right around the 13.
Number 8.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Down by Chris Harris. 4 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here's Jackson to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Play action. Now Jackson. They'll roll him out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Anthony Jennings in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career.
It's 2nd down.
They go play action now. Jackson. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
But it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's going to get the 1st down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
9 yards.
Nothing in that 1st half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. It's complete. He's got Gronk. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And Fournette trying to power his way forward, but I don't think he got there. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead him to 4th down. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. Leonard Fournette stops short of the marker on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. Herbert off of play action. Over the middle, Julian Edelman. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards on the play.
At the 41-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack. Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Rolling to his right. Now he'll pull it down. Herbert has it knocked free. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run. And obviously, ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Back now at Lambeau. The Lions on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and forever. And going deep for Hill. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
It's 4th down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th down, but then There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48, built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
The ball carrier.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 79 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Kareem Hunt, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Greg Zerline set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
They're on 24-yard line.
They go play action now. Roethlisberger. That'll be complete to Cook. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Towards the end zone for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
1st down, Minnesota.
They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. And brought in by the tight end Cook. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Miles Jack working free that time to take him down. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. A 1st down and more for Jacobs. And he gets this one down to the 24. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the 1st drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
And now this pass brought in by Brown. 3 yards the gain there, second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Play action. Now Roethlisberger. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
7-7, our score after 1.
7-7.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Herbert. He'll buy some time right. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this one is incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation, run it and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the 1st down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Landry, agile footwork. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
1-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. Steps, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Ryan Anderson showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Got some real estate inside the 30. And complete right side to Cook. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the 1st. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Josh Jacobs, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Vikings 14, Packers 7.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
That one goes for 30 yards. Here's Hunt. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
Hunt, the ball carrier.
A gain of 3, second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back, and he gets it down to the 32. 9 yards. The pick up there, and it's a first down.
Good for a Green Bay Packer. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They run with Hunt. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
This is Hunt. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
At the 16-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield, picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
The Vikings 9-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Allen Robinson. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Past midfield, look out. Still going past the 30. And he won't quite take it all the way, but still what a return. He gets that to the 10.
Similar to golf, you never want to count a score before it actually happens, but you have to figure. They thought they were going to get 6 on that play. Great effort to keep him out of the end zone, but a big-time return.
Call it no gain there on the first down play. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. They go play action with Roethlisberger. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown.
Touchdown.
Jarvis Landry as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings are going to take the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. From the 10. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they are going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Pro Bowler Chris Godwin, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Play action. It's Herbert. Caught out left side by Robinson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That'll be a gain of 16. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
At the 41-yard line.
The final shot before the break for Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we come upon halftime in what's a 12-point game at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on 2nd down, and that leads to a tough 3rd down call. He's going deep for Brown. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Here's Jacobs. And And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on first and second down, needing long yardage to try and pick up a first down, and they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on fourth down, but guess what? It all started with what happened on first and second down. Really put them behind the 8 ball.
Now he's going to throw deep right side. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And this defense will take over right at midfield. On first down. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
27, Kareem.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he's got this down to the 35.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. It's Kareem Jackson making the play defensively.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
He'll try and run it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Looking downfield for Godwin. Touchdown, Packers. Chris Godwin with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Is good. Makes the score Vikings 26.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Play action. It's Roethlisberger. And Cook has it, left side. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
15-yard line.
Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Kareem Hunt with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. And he is going to lose yardage here.
That keeps the score. Packers 27.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
To Josh.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Back now at Lambeau. The Vikings on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And this will be a Vikings first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
To Jared Cook.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 2nd down, it's Jacobs. And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They go with Jacobs. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. It's a 4-yard pickup. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
First down, Vikings.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Anthony Jennings in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. There he goes, right side. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Taken down.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run again with Hunt. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now, to stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. They run for it with Hunt. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the fourth quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
21-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. This is where, of course, it's good to have a veteran quarterback under center.
You would just be able to put on one of those blood pressure clips, and nothing would be different for him. He's done it many times before, expects to get it accomplished again.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. Well, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of two halves, won't you?
Well, hey, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Jared Wilson. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
13-yard line.
Now a carry for Jacobs. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. They run it with Jacobs. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go. So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the 2-point conversion.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
34.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Well, the Vikings are pointing. They've got it. Minnesota football. A field goal will do it for them. They got the onside kick that they needed here. We'll see if they can do the rest.
Some teams are just not comfortable waiting to see what happens. Some teams like to force the action. That's exactly what we saw with this onside kick.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
Minnesota.
Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
One last throw here for Herbert. That one is caught by Hunt. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
Hunt out of bounds at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Final score, Vikings 38.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the
If you've never bought Madden, please do not buy it. It's a trash game. I don't know what to say. please don't buy this game. There's no point. This game is ass.
Tonight, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Jimmy Garoppolo and the San Francisco 49ers versus Justin Herbert and the Green Bay Packers.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley Stadium in San. And we drop you in here under the lights. First drive of the contest. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. They'll try and run forward with Davis. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Brings up second and goal at the 11-yard line.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. They get only a yard there. Now it's third and goal.
Gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now third and goal.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory. They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6. On the counter, Hunt. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6.
And it brings up third down.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And Robinson with a big catch. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Pass interference. Defense.
So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes. Because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
That certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the third time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there.
Into a double.
find out who was that. I'll let up that pass earlier. Don't like that. Not playing that. And he's cut from the team. Alright, let's see who's gonna be cut.
Where's Jay at?
tonight.
Now the rain is falling. How will that affect the passing game? We're about to find out here. This is the first drive of the contest. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back.
Herbert's pass.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. A good rally to the football. Keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Now it's Herbert. Herbert has it knocked free. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover him.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to...
And now early on in this one, we get our first look at this offense. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Offense.
We're all right. Just call the call. We're going to play. Come on now.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. They'll run it here with Hunt. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
By Jalen Johnson.
North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. You got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it.
And got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Herbert off of play action. Flush to his right. Going deep here for Adelman. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. On second down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. First carry for DeAndre Swift. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets them up 1st and goal. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated.
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Mike Davis, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Niners... Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the second quarter. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Tyrann Mathieu. Herbert.
Second. Let's get back into the action. The situation, ball in the red zone. It's second down, and the defense needing to step up. On second down, Swift. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. They keep it with Davis on first down. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard. This defense already down on the scoreboard here in a 1-score game. They need a stop. They need a quick stop. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Ball carrier. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 5.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And he is going to have a Niners first down. They needed 4. He doubled down. He wound up getting 8. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Here's Davis. He'll try and run some clock. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Again, it's Davis. And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage. So now facing a 3rd and 16 following back-to-back running plays that went in the wrong direction. They run out of the gun with Swift. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Here's Dustin Colquitt now. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And now Edelman.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
So that one will be accepted. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Off play action. Herbert. Looking left side. Andrews with it complete. Herbert 7 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd down. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. And he is going to have a Packers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
Yeah, the rookie's going to learn as he goes. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
today. From Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Now we'll see what this offense can do as they'll get their first shot here with less than a minute gone by in the first quarter. Off the play fake. Herbert. And he fires one that's intercepted.